Hi everyone. Sorry for being a bit late today. I hope you can see clearly because let me adjust the camera a little. Can you see me clearly or can you hear me clearly? Hi. Okay. Today I'll be making, as promised, I will be making the lopako recipe. It's a recipe from my volume 3 cookbook. Okay. Today we are making this recipe. It's a very easy recipe. Okay, we are making this recipe. All right, I hope you all have prepared all the ingredients needed if you want to cook along with me. Okay, first we need to have a non-stick baking tin. Okay, this one I've already greased with a bit of oil. Okay, then we will need to have 800 grams of water here to blanch the shredded radish. Let's put in the water now. 800 grams of water. Okay, I filled up 800 grams of water. And we are going to bring this to a boil. Now, if you have a TM6, you can just choose the kettle function. It auto sets for you 100 degrees Celsius. And you bring this to a boil. If you do not have a TM6, if you are having a TM5 or a TM31, 800 gram water in the bowl, and you bring it to a boil for, you need about 7 to 8 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius speed 1. Alright, so now since I am using the TM6, I just choose the kettle function and it will bring to a boil automatically. So I do not know how long it will take, roughly 7 to 8 minutes. So yes, for those of you who just joined in, you know that today that we are making a cook along. We are doing a cook along live. We are making this recipe, lopako radish cake from my volume 3 cookbook. Okay, I hope you have it. If you don't have it, you can purchase all my cookbooks, volume 1 to volume 5, from www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. I'm sure you all know my website by now. Alright, what you need to have is, you need to prepare a non-stick baking tin like that. Aluminium foil pan is also possible. It comes out easily as well. Alright, but some people say it is not safe to coat with foil or whatever. I don't know. I'm okay with anything, just that at this time I couldn't get aluminium foil, so I just use a baking tin. And I have actually made ahead one batch yesterday. It comes out nicely, see? Okay, I have actually steamed one batch yesterday and put it in the fridge. Why I make ahead this one? I always make ahead my lopako, because if you chill it in the fridge overnight, it will give you a perfect slice when you cut it. It is a clean slice when you cut it. Later on, I will use this batch and pan fry in my pan to show you, okay? Now, it's a very good make ahead recipe, especially during Chinese New Year, where everyone tries to make ahead some food to bring back to their hometown, to bring back to their parents, to bring back to their in-laws. I always make this lopako and bring back to my hometown. Okay, so now I'm going to slice this up, and later on I will fry it here. Okay, what we are doing now, for those who just joined in, we are just bringing some water to boil because we need it to blanch our shredded radish. Okay. See? Can see or not? Okay, later on I will pan fry all this. Let me cut first while the water is coming to a boil. It needs about 5 minutes to come to a boil. Okay, every piece comes out beautiful. Every piece come out beautiful if you chilled it overnight in the fridge. I don't slice it immediately after I steam because it's going to collapse. Even after it is cooled down in room temperature, I still don't slice it. I will keep it in the fridge overnight. Then you will get a clean slice like this. Okay, so this is a very good make ahead recipe that you can do. Okay, all the radish cake I have sliced. Later on I will pan fry it while I cook the batch here. Okay, let me go and wash my hands. Hang on, you can take a break if you want. Okay, the water comes to a boil. What we need to do now is we are going to blanch the shredded radish. Okay, see, I shred the radish manually using a mandolin. Alright, I'm going to put inside and blanch for a while. Okay, hang on, I will take a spatula to blanch it later. Stir in the hot boiling water. Let it blanch for like 30 seconds to a minute. I prefer to blanch it because I don't like the bitter aftertaste. Because sometimes the radish does give you a bitter aftertaste. So I prefer to blanch it in hot water. Just soak it for like 30 seconds to a minute. And then drain it out and squeeze out the water. Alright, so I will pour this out and drain it. Okay, now you do not need to wash the TM bowl with any soap. So just rinse it with water and pour the water away. And now we will proceed with the next step. Now, what is the next step? I asked you to prepare 25 grams of dried shrimp, 2 Chinese sausages cut into small cubes, right? and to soak 4 dried mushrooms and cut into small cubes. All right. Okay, now we are going to saute this for 3 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius if you are using TM5 and TM6, or Varoma if you are using TM31. Okay, reverse speed 1. So how much cooking oil we need? We need 30 gram. Alright, 30 gram of cooking oil. And we are going to add this Chinese sausage. Dried shrimps. And mushrooms inside. Alright, so we are going to saute this for 3 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius of aroma for TM31 users. Three minutes. Okay, while this will take 3 minutes to saute, we will squeeze out the water from the radish that we blanched just now, right? Okay, this is roughly drained. I've squeezed out some of the water out. All right. Now you do not need to like squeeze out completely. It will never be complete. So just try your best. That's all. All right. Okay, so just put it here. Okay, for those of you who just joined in, this lopako recipe is actually a recipe from my volume 3 cookbook. Okay, we are making this today. And if you want to purchase my cookbooks, I have a total of 5 cookbooks, volume 1 to volume 5. Later on, I will show you. You can purchase it from my website, www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. You can also follow me on Instagram or YouTube, alright? And I know there are many advisors here watching me. And I would like to mention all your names, of course. But you can also introduce in the comments, introduce yourself in the comments that you are actually selling the Thermomix. You are advisor from Singapore, like Christy, she's advisor from Singapore. She can just type in the comments. Like Angeline Stanley, she's a advisor from KL. She can just type. You know, if you are an advisor and if you are watching this live, you want people to know that you are selling the Thermomix, please just write in the comment, mention that where are you from, you are an advisor or you're a team manager. Yeah, do that, okay? Because it's rather impossible for me to mention everyone's name. Okay, I'll try my best to help you all to sell the Thermomix. So just put in your identity in the comments so that everyone knows you are selling the Thermomix and you have stock on hand. You have no problem doing an online demo or couriering the machine. So okay, do that for friends in Melbourne, for any one of you who are advisor in Perth, in Singapore, in KL, do that, all right? Now, I have done sauteing. I know it's a bit dark after 3 minutes. So what is the next step, or the so-called final step? Let's take a look. So we will add in all the ingredients, the rest of the ingredients, including the blanched radish. And we are going to cook this for 5 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius, reverse, speed 2.5 or speed 3, up to you. Okay, so we are going to add in what are the ingredients that we are going to add in all here. Okay, first of all, we need to add in 50 grams of corn flour. Then we need to add in 250 grams of rice flour. Ugh. Okay, a bit of salt, 1 teaspoon salt, and half a teaspoon of white pepper powder. Let me wipe this first. Hang on. Sorry. Let me take some time to wipe clean my machine first, yeah? Hang on. Okay. I cannot work when my machine is dirty. OCD. Okay. Now we are going to add back this blanched radish, which I have squeezed out the water. The last one is 450 grams of water. Okay. Now, what you need to do next normally is I will use a spatula to stir. Okay, before I cook 5 minutes 100 degrees Celsius. For what I'm using underneath is like a slider. I got it from a friend. We will talk about it later if I have time. Okay, what we are doing now is just stirring it. Later I will show you. You need to stir it well before you start cooking for 5 minutes. I mean, this is what I normally do. This is a very easy recipe. Remember I told you when I was in Melbourne for my first cooking class, I have a good friend. She's actually a volunteer for my class. Her name is Lisa. She's a pretty white Caucasian lady. She has absolutely no problem making this all by herself. Alright? From zero to hero, she do this recipe all by herself, even without my supervision. She's my great volunteer and I love her for that. Okay, this is okay. So now I'm going to cook it for 5 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, 2.5. I have someone who wants to say hi to you all. Hang on for a second. Let me call her, okay? She's having her break now. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
What's your name? Tell everyone what's your name.
Simon.
Simon, say hi. She's having her break now and she wants to come and say hi. Go and take the gyoza for Mama. Okay. So let me show you what are the cookbooks that I have. Today we are making a recipe from volume 3. This is my volume 2 cookbook. This is my volume 4 cookbook. This is the latest volume 5 cookbook. And this is my volume 1 cookbook. Okay, none of the cookbooks have repeated recipes, so rest assured that you don't need to worry. No recipes are repeated in any of my 5 cookbooks. If you wish to purchase them, you can. Please purchase them from my website at www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. Follow me on my page or join my group in Facebook as well. And join me on YouTube and Instagram. Okay. Because today I'm making lopako for lunch. I know my children don't really fancy. They eat, but they prefer if you serve them other things. So I decided to make a batch of gyoza. Some of you already know. So I have made a batch of gyoza this morning. And I'm going to pan fry together. But let us finish making the lopako before I move on to pan frying it. Okay, I've already sliced up all my lopako, waiting to pan fry later. I will show you how I pan fry for a while, and then if you want to go, you can leave the room actually, okay, because there's nothing much to it already. But let us finish making the lopako. So if you are an advisor, like I said, you just join in to watch me. Please identify yourself by typing in your name on the comments, saying you are a Thermomix advisor from Melbourne, you are a Thermomix advisor from JB, a Thermomix advisor from Singapore. So I have to apologize because I cannot remember so many names or mention so many names. So please, if you wish to let people know that you are selling the Thermomix, be proud and type into the comments saying you are an advisor from Hong Kong or from anywhere in the world, okay? Please feel free to do that. This is 2.5, speed 2.5. Reverse, yes, reverse. Now, I will be taking a break tomorrow. There is no live tomorrow. But at Saturday 1 p.m., I will see you all again, but not for lunch. It will be for a simple dessert. So it's Saturday 1 p.m. Malaysia time. I hope you can join me to see me make a simple dessert from Thermomix with Thermomix. So tomorrow there is no live, yeah? Okay? We still have about a minute. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me, you can ask. You miss out the part, the mixture of the flour, water, speed. Okay, this is only taking 5 minutes. 100 degrees Celsius, reverse, speed 2.5. Okay, reverse speed 2.5. What is inside here? 450 gram of water, 250 gram of rice flour, 50 gram of corn flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of white pepper powder. Yeah, that's all. So you have to mix it with the spatula before you close the lid and let it cook for 5 minutes. Alright, so I hope you all are clear with the instructions. If you are not clear, please do purchase my cookbook from my website. Okay, we are cooking a recipe from this cookbook today. Okay, we are making the traditional lopako today. Alright, basically we are done. Let me show you. So what you need to do is scoop this out into the greased baking pan that we have prepared. This is actually non-stick. I guess even if you don't grease it with cooking oil, it's okay. Or an alternative is you can use it. You can use aluminium foil pan. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside first. I'm going to pour this out here. So hang on. This is a break for you. If you want to get away for a while, you can, while I scoop this out here. Can see. So how is everyone doing? Especially for all my Singapore friends who just started the circuit breaker. Are you all coping well? Cooking well? Eating well? Maybe I'll put it nearer for you to see. Perhaps take aside this one. Let me adjust the camera so you can see. Hang on, yeah, so sorry. Can see now? Can see better, right? So we still have a bit here to scrape out. So there's nothing much. If you want to go for your toilet break, you can. So I hope you cook along with me, but you cannot eat it today. I can, because I have pre-made ahead one batch and chill in the fridge. I really hate doing this. No patience. But I have to do this to show you the bottom of the pot is actually very clean. And I can't use my hand because it's very hot. Like I said, this is a very good make ahead recipe, especially for Chinese New Year. I make a lot of this for Chinese New Year to bring back to my mom, to bring to my in-laws. Later on, I will smooth up the surface with wet hands. I will show you. Okay, almost all is out already. See? Clean or not? Can see or not? Okay? Okay lah. I think lazy already. Enough. So now I will wet my hands and just smooth up the surface, alright? Smooth up the surface, push it towards all the corners, make it flat. Okay, let me wash my hand. And then we will steam this for an hour. See, it's done. All right, so we will steam this for an hour. in the Thermomix. Once you steam it, you can cool it down before you keep it in the fridge. Alright? Okay. Can see or not? This is DIY, so you have to excuse me. Okay, I hope. Alright? Can see, right? Cannot see me, it's okay. Can see my machine, important. So, you do not need to wash the bowl. You do not need to wash the bowl. Just fill in water. And stack on to steam. Now, because this is quite a small loaf pan, this is quite a small loaf pan, and it's quite deep. See, very thick, right? Quite deep. So I will steam this for an hour, 60 minutes at Varoma, speed 1. Okay. Alright, so now let's proceed to pan frying. I'm using the Moko pan. Some of you bought already. This is a Vitakraft pan. So let's heat up the pan and I'll pan fry a few pieces to show you. Okay, if you have something to do, you can actually, because we are done with the recipe, you can actually go. There's nothing much to. It feels rude if I am talking to you and you are not seeing my face. I feel. So I hope you enjoy the recipe. What we are doing now is just steaming. We are just steaming the lopako for 60 minutes. Okay. If you are making into smaller trays, you don't need to steam so long actually. But this is rather a thick loaf pan, so I steam it for 60 minutes to be sure. So let's add on a bit of cooking oil to pan fry the lopako. And I will also be pan frying this later on for lunch. So for those of you who wish to purchase my cookbook, like I said, you can go to my website www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. So basically the demo is almost over. I mean, we are just waiting for the cake to steam. Once it is steamed, cool it down before you chill it in the fridge for an hour. So we will put the lopako inside. I will adjust the camera again so you won't be seeing my face, but my pan. Okay. Okay. Is that all right? Do not use high heat to cook anything. Be patient when you fry, and use medium to medium low heat. If you worry the oil will splatter, it won't splatter. It will lah. You can close it. Okay, you can close it. But I don't like to use the lid actually. So I will just open it up. So thank you all for watching. If you want to chabot, you can. Because we are basically done with the recipe. This is steaming here for 60 minutes. You want to order the pan, you can PM me later. Alright, so Angeline Stanley, if you are watching this, please introduce yourself in the comments. Type your name, Tell people that you are a Thermomix advisor from KL. All right. Like I've already said earlier on, I cannot mention everyone's name. So please type in your name. Like Melissa Go, I'm Melissa Go from Perth. I'm a sales advisor from Perth. Do that in the comments. All right. Don't forget to purchase my cookbooks from my website www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. Okay, let's see. It will take quite a long time to achieve a brown exterior. I prefer it brown. I don't like to just lightly pan fry. I like it brown all over so that it is crispy. Just like the photo I show you. I want to achieve this. So you have to give a bit of patience. Okay, you have to give a bit of patience if you want to achieve this kind of brownness. Otherwise, it's cooked already. You can just lightly pan fry it, but I want it brown. I like to see it. I don't want to cover it. Yes, please introduce yourself if you are a sales advisor and let people know where you are, so that there is anyone who wants to buy Thermomix, they can directly contact you. There are many choices, many trained advisors everywhere. So I don't want to mention so many times, so many names. So please key in your name in the comments. Which book is this? This is volume 3. This recipe is from volume 3. Okay? So, yeah. Be careful when you are frying if you scared. Yes, this is very nice. Let me show you, okay? Nice, right? The color. Nice, right? Beautiful. Okay, I want to see your homework for those of you who are cooking along with me. I know you cannot give me your homework today, but please show me your photo tomorrow if you are making this. Yes, this is a non-stick pan. This is a non-stick pan that I'm using. Let me show you. I am using this pan. Okay, it's a Japan brand, and I use this pan for making my gyoza. Later on, I will fry this as well for my children. Okay, let me put up. Yeah, good that you give the price, because many are asking how much is the Thermomix TM6 now. Hi Lisa, thank you for watching. I'm making the lopako that you make it so well when I was in Melbourne. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. We are basically done with the recipe, and I hope you all enjoy the session. Please do not forget to like and share. Tomorrow there is no live, okay? No live tomorrow. It's Good Friday, so I hope everyone stays safe and have a good, blessed Good Friday. And Saturday, I will see you at 1 p.m. Malaysia time. I won't be cooking any main course. It will be a dessert, all right? So, thank you for watching. How long can keep in fridge before pan fry? I have kept it before for 3 days, so up to 3 days. Okay, so bye-bye everyone. I need to continue to fry this. Thank you for joining. Bye.